Yo, what is up? I'm back, and today we are finally receiving some Vaxee merchandise, and this is really actually very exciting for me. I've had this sitting around for a couple of days. We are going to be unboxing 2 mice and 2 pads. It's going to take me a couple of minutes to unbox this, but for you it's just going to take a moment, so let me just get on with it. Alright guys, so there it is, everything unboxed. Let's quickly dive into it. We'll start off with the packaging. Now, I'm not a big fan of plastics. As you can see, they have switched from the old cardboard box like the Endgame Gear style to really commercial hard plastic. It says PET plastic on it, so it is recyclable plastic. However, it's still plastic and I'm not really a huge fan of it, but I can see where they're coming from. This does make it a lot more commercialized, a lot more robust, in a sense that they're going to be shipping around the world, reaching more customers into the big box shops, and they need packaging that's going to be a little bit more robust. And if I'm being honest with you, Vaxee packaging has always been good, whether it's plastic or cardboard, and this is very, very good quality packaging. Even if you take a look at the dongle holder, which is also plastic, it snaps on, separates easily, dongle comes out. I mean, it's just well thought, it's just well designed. I'm glad it's recyclable plastic, but you know, I wish they could avoid plastic, but this is the way they chose to go. I respect that. And the packaging, it just looks really nice. And also the mouse pads, as you can see, I have 2 here. This is the PA or PD, and the one underneath here is a huge PEL Summer. And let me tell you about the packaging. The black one came flat packed, and inside the pack there was a huge nylon sleeve that holds the pad in it, and it is extremely good quality packaging as well. But this cardboard is a little bit thicker than the artisan ones. I don't know about durability, which one is better or not, but this one is definitely a thicker cardboard, and I feel like this could be like better quality cardboard. If that makes any difference or not, I do not know. But yeah, there you go. We should talk about, I think the mice is what people want to talk about first. Let's just rip out the skates. And the NP-01s V2, which is what I have right here in blue color. I did review an NP-01 version 1 long time ago, and I had a really squeaky mouse at that time, and it wasn't the best experience ever. But my first impression on the NP-01s V2 is very positive. Very, very nice build quality. Even the old one I had, it was really nice build quality. The only problem I had with it was the squeaky body when I was squeezing it and twisting it. But you can feel this is made to last. You can feel this is really robust and good quality. I do want to weigh it because I think they have worked hard at trying to reduce the weight of all the new mice. So let's take a look at the NP-01s V2. This is 56.7 grams, very nice weight. The dongle still retains their notch there, which is from their old design USB-C cables that has that hook. The new cables no longer have that hook at that side that only allows you to mate with the proprietary dongle design. But yeah, that is the Zygon V2. And the other mouse is of course the XE V2, and the XE is a shape that I have not tried before, so since I've already opened it and I've had it in my hand, this is definitely the mouse for me. Immediately as I grabbed onto it, I could feel that this is the one for me. Why? It is kind of like in the larger shape. Well, it's not a super large mouse, but it is larger. And let me compare that with the G Pro Superlight. You can see that, you know, there is some similarities there in terms of the length, the width. You can feel like these two might be close. Not quite. This is definitely wider. Let's just measure that. So Vaxee V2 is 60.4 width, while the G Pro Superlight should be around 59. So 1 millimeter, but also the triggers are going to be much lower on the V2, 18.9. Low triggers, very low triggers compared to the G Pro Superlight, which I believe is 21, 22, yeah. So you're getting like a G Pro Superlight kind of feel in the hand, but you're getting much lower triggers and a little bit wider on the grip. Oh my goodness, the Vaxee V2 is heavenly. I already know this is going to be my top mouse. So let's wait and see what it's like compared. 60 grams. This is a very good weight for a large mouse like that. It's also 60 grams, but this is with the dongle. Let's remove the dongle on the G Pro Superlight and see the weight. I also removed the puck. 58, so just a little bit heavier than the G Pro Superlight, but still very acceptable weight, because for this size I think it is fairly common to be around this weight range. And yeah, I really like the Vaxee V2. The NP-01s V2, I don't know if it's the same size as the NP-01 version 1, but this is definitely not a shape that I would gravitate to naturally. Naturally, I'm the Viper V3 guy. I'm the Maya X shape guy, and if you are that same person, the Viper V3 guy, if you're the Maya X guy, the Vaxee V2 is going to be in your wheelhouse as well. It feels amazing, very nice. Oh, that scroll wheel is loud, and I can't say I hate it. You know, all this time we've been dealing with scroll wheels that are fairly silent, muted. Now coming back to a loud scroll wheel, I kind of welcome it, to be honest. Kind of a nice change. But anyway, let's move on to the mousepad. The Vaxee PD. This is reminding me of the Gecko, which I have actually. I am tripled up right now. This is the Gecko, and the Gecko and the PA has the same kind of base, that sticky, sticks to the wall kind of rubbery thing. And this has the new edgeless sides. So it's just, but it's a really thick pad, thick, heavy pad. It is the Gecko times 2. It is 5 millimeters thick, 5.1 actually. Let's do it again, 5.1, 5.2 millimeters. And let me use some regular mouses that I've been using recently. Alright, it does not feel like a fast pad. In fact, it feels like a controlled pad. But it's very smooth. Now, it might not look like a speed pad. It's a control pad. It is, for me, this is kind of a slow pad, but it is super smooth and super glidey. So to say this is a slow pad or a control pad is also not being really accurate, if I'm being honest with you. Yes, if I'm doing a friction test on it, pushing my mouse around, doing the spin test, it's going to seem as though the mouse pad is slow, but it is when you have your skates on it, gliding over it, because it's so smooth, it is not slow at all. Even though it, I'm trying to say, right? It looks like it's slow when I'm pushing my mouse over it, but because it's so smooth and slippery, it does not feel like there's any resistance at all. It's a very nice surface, I have to say. I can't even compare it to anything that I've tried. Example, an Artisan or what other brands. The surface on the PD, it is a very silky kind of smooth. It is a extremely nice feeling, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, let's go on to the other one, which is called the PEL. Look, I can't even move this pad. Check it out how heavy it is. It is a heavy, thick boy, this pad. This is the PEL Pink Sakura, and it measures 500 by 510. It is huge. My Gecko is 500 by 500. It is my largest pad, and this is bigger than that. And it is also another very smooth surface. It does not have a stitched edge, nor does it have that new edge. Even the base is kind of different. This is kind of like a pool noodle kind of foam. You know what I mean? The foam that they use for the floaties kind of feels something like that. Not exactly like that, but something like that. On the surface, it feels kind of firm. It's not a X soft. It's not a soft. This is definitely kind of like, I would say, mid. But again, this surface is really nice, and it's not a fast surface as well. It is definitely on a, you're gonna call this a control pad. Most people are gonna call this control pad, slow pad, mud pad. No, it's not a mud pad. It's not that slow. Again, on the surface, it looks like it's very slow, but it is super smooth and clean. So the glide feels very natural and very nice. So yeah, that's my unbox for the XEV2, the NP-01s V2, the PEL Sakura, and the Vaxee PD mousepad. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will follow up after I've spent more time, maybe 2 weeks, and then we will do a follow-up video on the Vaxee products that I received today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.